Bum, 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 bum. All right, so day number 4,300, million, whatever, day of self-isolation because of this whole COVID-19 shit. I hate it. I'm stuck inside, and it's kind of like I'm self-isolating, so it's not fun. Just me and my plants. That's all that exists in my world right now. And I wasn't planning on making a plant video today, but I am because we got something in the mail. This is a Manjula Pothos. I hope I'm saying that right. I've heard different pronunciations. Phonetically, it looks like Manjula. So I'm just gonna roll with that. If I'm saying it wrong, correct me in the comments. Let's open this up. All right, Christmas in April. Well, I guess you know what, after being stuck inside for so long, and the most exciting thing I've done in a long time is going shopping for food, this is gonna be fun. And this is actually ordered from Etsy, and this is my second purchase on Etsy. The first plant I ordered on Etsy also came from this seller. Her name is JJ's Plants, and I want to promote her a little bit. She's a Canadian plants store on Etsy, and this is an exciting plant, but the other plant I ordered off of her is a little more exciting. In fact, it's a little more delicious, if you get my drift. And that should be arriving in a few weeks. What? Oh! Look at me. Oh, this is not a plant. Oh, I got excited. I saw this package. I thought it was a plant, and it weighs as much as a plant, but it's not a plant. Oh man, you see, this isolation is driving me nuts. So you know what we're gonna have to do? Well, what we're gonna have to do is we're gonna save this, because this is the ultimate prank. I got pranked by nobody. I pranked myself into thinking I got a plant. But yeah, you guys can all start laughing at me now. I'll take it. I'll take it. I got excited. But when the plant does actually arrive, we will do an unboxing, and hopefully it's being shipped out this week, which is why I thought this was it. But we will continue this video when the plant does arrive. Real. Alright, so I think this is it. It says fragile on it, and I've never actually seen this, but it says protect from freezing. What, you live in Canada or something, huh? Protect from freezing. Alright, so it's a billion days plus a couple more days. I had to wait 3 more days. I can't believe I got fooled. That other package looked about the same size, isn't it? It was so close. But this is the correct one. It even says JJ's Plants on here. I don't know if I mentioned that in the previous video, but this is from an Etsy shop called JJ's Plants. And she only ships to Canada right now. I think she's just starting. I believe when I talked to her, she said she started last September, so she's new to the game. And for those of you who are looking for MONSTERA, what is it? ALBO, BORSIGIANA, variegata, that white and green MONSTERA plant. Last time I checked her store, she had a few. She was taking pre-orders, so I'm going to put her link down below if you're looking for a variegated MONSTERA BORSIGIANA ALBO. Go check out her store. She might still have some. Oh, look at this. Look at this. Keep from freezing. Whoa. Tape is stuck to stuff. Let's just cut that off. JJ, I don't know what your real name is. I assume it's JJ. Hopefully you enjoy this unboxing of your plant. I messaged her a lot. I was nervous about buying on Etsy, so I messaged her a lot, and she probably got tired of my messages, but I wanted to make sure I was dealing with a legit seller, not some scam artist. And she passed on my tests, and this is the final test. I got a plant. Alright. And look at that. That is a beauty. So this looks very similar to, I'm going to use this box like this so we don't get too much dirt everywhere. This looks very similar to a Marble Queen Pothos, except that the leaves are all wavy. Alright, that looks really cool. Double packed. We got... Alright, I honestly didn't even think there was going to be soil. I thought it was just going to be roots wrapped up in some wet paper towel. Okay. You know what we're going to do? We're going to do this. Let me get my box. Okay, I got my box. Yeah, I went out and got some Tupperware, and I just filled it up with the soil I plant most of my plants in. I used to just plant on my table here, and there's soil everywhere and makes a mess. So I'm just gonna put everything in the box. Do all my business in the box. Okay, good. All right. Wow. There's a nice cutting here. Really nice roots. As you can see. Good root structure. This is going to be... Ooh, no, we lost the leaf. Oh, well, it happens. Transportation. As long as the roots are good, I'm not concerned. All the leaves could fall off. If the roots are good, it will continue to grow. So that's looking really good to me. I like that. So let's plant this in... what size pot do I want to put it in? I'll put it in one of these. I think it'll outgrow this pretty fast. Let's see if I have something bigger kicking around. Okay, I got my bottle of water. I got a terracotta pot and this little mesh from the garlic. Okay, let's we'll put it in here. This looks like a good size. Yeah, that works. Okay, so first things first, I'm just gonna take a cutting of this mesh here to plug up the bottom of the hole at the bottom of the terracotta pot. And this is something I like to do just so that all the dirt doesn't fall through, but this mesh is still pretty big so that water can get through. Put this here at the bottom of the pot. There we go. And there's some nice peat moss in here that the plant came with. That'll be good. This is just potting mix and perlite. And now peat moss. Nothing too fancy. Now these pothoses, from what I understand, they're not too picky about soil, if it's acidic, not acidic. They prefer, obviously, that it drains a little bit more because they like to dry out between waterings. But this plant in specific, I believe I read on JJ's listing that keep the soil slightly moist, don't let it dry out completely. Because I know these golden pothoses behind me and the green jade, they can dry out. Not completely, but they can mostly dry out and they're fine. But I'm going to do some more research on this. I'm going to keep it moist-ish. I'm not going to let it completely dry out. A little more peat moss would be good. Make a little well. You know what? Since we have these roots growing out sideways, I'm not going to plant it vertically. I'm going to plant it sideways like that. And there we go. Planted. Now, water it thoroughly. And that smell of freshly watered terracotta. Now, I don't know, I think I'm pronouncing this name wrong. This is a tropical plant, and Manjula just doesn't sound very, I guess, Spanish or tropical sounding. Maybe Manjula? I don't know. This is the thing I have to research. I don't know too much about this plant. I haven't heard too many people mentioning it before. In fact, I don't think I've ever even seen one of these plants before until I found it in her shop, and I was like, that is beautiful. I got to pick up one of those. And here it is. So JJ's Plants on Etsy. I just planted this in soil. What I want to do is water till water starts running out the bottom. And you can see that's starting to happen right now. It's drippity, drippity, dripping. And that's about where I want it. It's a very nice looking plant. The whites are really white. There's bits of yellow in there. But patterns are really cool. I like these variegated plants because I'm variegated myself. When I was born, can't see it now, but I had this white patch here. It was in the shape of South America. I had this white patch, no pigment in the hair there, so I had this like streak of white hair and black hair, and that was me growing up. All right, so there we go. There is this new pothos, new addition to the collection. Very happy to receive this, and yeah, that's it. That's this video, a little unboxing and quick planting. Love your plants. Enjoy your time in self-isolation with your plants, and hopefully we're out of this soon. Okay, guys, Alright, we're filming again because something exciting has happened. I'm kind of lost for words. I'm always, the person doing nice things for people and trying to help them out and stuff like that. And sometimes you run into somebody like yourself who's really genuinely kind-hearted and stuff like that. And I opened this box, and then I saw these like brown pillows. I figured, okay, well, this JJ's Plants. She's made little pillows for the plants. She wrapped them up nice. And then I picked it up and it had a little weight to it. And then I opened it up, and then there was another pothos in there. So I messaged her and I said, hey, listen, I found this extra plant in the box. Thank you very much. I appreciate it. Because we got to talking, and I told her I'm going to start this YouTube channel and start talking about plants and things. And I said, maybe we can help each other out. You can help me with some plants. I can help you with, marketing your online business, and we can make it a win-win. And we hadn't really discussed the terms of anything yet. It was just kind of like, up in the air, let's talk. And yeah, so I think this is a satin pothos. I'm not sure. There's two of them that look exactly the same. There's and she gave me this nice note. It says, thank you so much for supporting JJ's Plants. I've included 2 extra to help you with your pothos collection. And of course, this was at the bottom of the box, and I didn't even know. So I took a picture of this and I sent it to her on text, and I was like, hey, thank you for the extra plant. Really appreciate it. That's so sweet. She goes, by the way, there's 2 extra plants and a card. And then I found this in the box too. So wow, that's amazing. This is a CEBU blue pothos, I think, if I remember correctly from her text. And it's got these beautiful blue leaves, and it looks really cool. I like this. So I'm truly, honestly, I feel like, I don't know, I'm excited and I'm happy by this, and I hope I can return the favor one day. So thank you, JJ's Plants. Appreciate that. And like I said, if you guys want to order off JJ's Plants, I'm fully 100% endorsing her. She seems like a really sweet person, writes notes and cards, and wants to help you grow your plant collection. So that's pretty cool. So let's plant these. I went and grabbed some planters, and I thought for this planter would look really cool. It's got these nice blue tones in the side, and the leaves have the blue tones. So we'll put that one in there. And I'm actually feeling lost for words, so I'm just gonna unwrap this and enjoy the moment. Enjoy the moment. And it's I'll take this moment to do something that's a little bit of a teachable moment, because I believe that true happiness comes from doing things to help other people. I think if you make other people happy, then you find happiness yourself. If you go out and try and make yourself happy, it never works. So this is kind of one of those cool moments, because I go the extra mile to help people from time to time, and it's it comes back every now and then, and it's kind of cool. There we go, and that's looking healthy. Roots are looking good. It's looking really good. Give this a planting. And the great thing about these too is they're plastic, so they're not going to rot or anything, and they stretch, so if the roots get caught in there, it shouldn't be too much of a problem. How long are those roots? These ones had, those roots are pretty long. Okay, so this is what I'm going to do. We're going to take half the soil out, because I want to make sure that the roots aren't all piled on top of each other. And then I'm going to put you in here like this. Add some more soil. Alright, there we go. Before I water it, I'm going to plant the other one. I think I'm going to need a little bit more soil here. I don't have any more potting soil, but I do have some of this cactus mix. I have some perlite. I'm just going to add some perlite to that. Alright, planting adventures. I thought I was going to plant 1 plant today. I'm planting 3. Let's see what the roots look like so we know how much soil to put in the pot. And those roots are looking nice as well. This should be a what to do when you get a pothos video. Let's get you in the soil. So it doesn't move around. And there we go. Let's water these guys. I'm watering them here in this Rubbermaid container with the soil in it, and I really don't mind if the water gets in there and gets it muddy. You just leave it out, it'll evaporate. Plus it keeps the soil kind of moist, prevents it from drying out too much. So thank you very much for your kindness, JJ. JJ's Plants. I don't know if JJ is your real name or not, but thank you. Merci beaucoup, because you're in Quebec. That's about all the French I know. Je ne parle pas français. I remember, I'll tell you a funny story since you're here. I went on a trip to Marseille, and I was at the train station there. Marseille's in France, and I was asking people what time it was because I wanted to know what time the train was coming. This was way back in 1997, and I kept pointing at my wrist and saying "Quel âge as-tu? Quel âge as-tu?" which means how old are you, not what time it is. It's "Quelle heure est-il?" something like that. What time is it? But anyway, once the French people found out I was from Canada, they were like, buy you a beer, let's go get drunk and this and that, and it was all fun. Once they know you're Canadian, they love you. But anyway, thank you very much for these 2 extra plants and this beautiful Manjula. I hope I'm saying it right. I still don't know, but thank you for that. I appreciate it. These are beautiful plants, and I'm looking forward to growing them and adding them to my collection. I might have to do another plant tour video soon. Alright, now cheers. Thanks for watching. Peace out. This video turned out a little longer than I expected, but it's all good. It's all fun. I love plants. Bye.